Hey, how you doing? It's Coach Will Lane, and it's a great day for you to be great. Don't you agree? Well, today is day number 2 of our 21-day forgiveness challenge, and I am so excited. Thank you for the comments that you guys have been sharing on the different platforms. They are much needed, and I really appreciate you engaging in the community and getting involved with this challenge because we're all being made better by it. So, if you're ready, yesterday we talked about capturing those ruminating thoughts and writing them down so we can form a list and be more conscious and aware of those areas of bitterness, resentment, and unforgiveness. Well, today, we're going to talk about some of the lies that the voice of unforgiveness tells us. But we got to be careful because the voice of unforgiveness, it may sound just like you. You ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. Thank you again for joining me for day number 2. This is day number 2, y'all, of the Forgiveness Challenge. Again, I'm Coach Will Lane, and I am just so grateful to those of you who have watched the videos, you have liked, shared, and subscribed to the channels. Thank you so much. Also for leaving comments. Thank you so much for engaging in the community as we work together and walk together on this forgiveness journey. Thank you. So I want to share a couple quotes on forgiveness. So, forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. Remember, when you forgive, it's not so much for the other person, the other individual. It's literally to set yourself free. It's literally to free you from the angst, the bitterness, the anger, the resentment. It's literally to free yourself from the offense that you have taken. So, forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. I really like this one. Martin Luther King said, "Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude." And that's what we are cultivating and developing right here together. We are cultivating an attitude, a lifestyle of forgiving, a lifestyle of being a forgiving individual, a lifestyle of love, a lifestyle of kindness, a lifestyle where we understand situations happen. People go through things and they lash out. People go through things and they respond wrong. They act wrong. So we are cultivating a lifestyle where no matter what happens on the outside, from the inside, we can respond the correct way. We can respond in a healthy way, the way that's going to benefit our well-being. Doesn't that sound good to you? I'm stoked about that. So today, I wanted to talk to you about some of the lies that unforgiveness tells. And the interesting thing is, and also the thing that we have to be careful of is this. Often, when we hear the voice of unforgiveness, it sounds just like us. And there may be other people that can hear the voice of unforgiveness and also be a messenger of unforgiveness. But we have to have our ears open and our eyes open so that we can recognize it, so that we can capture the thoughts that are stimulated because of those voices of unforgiveness. Does that make sense? Let's get it. So, lie number 1, you can forgive but never forget. If anybody ever tells you that, run. Okay, maybe don't run, but don't receive that as wisdom, okay? Because it all depends on how you define forget, okay? It is implied that when we forgive somebody, when we say or hear forgive but don't forget, that implies that you will say I forgive you to a person, or you will say I forgive them. However, I won't forget normally means that you are going to retain the same emotion, the same resentment, anger, bitterness, the same offense that you took from the beginning. No. That's a lie. You can forgive. And if you do remember the situation, it has to be with a different emotion. It has to be with a different mind frame, a different perspective, seeing the situation through a different lens. It has to be through a lens of love, a lens of kindness. It can no longer be remembering the situation with the same bite and anger and resentment. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So when you hear forgive but don't forget, No, don't accept that right away. It's up to you to determine what that actually means. And because we're on this journey of forgiveness, because we're on this journey of our personal well-being, we want to let people go and let those negative emotions go also. All right, the next lie. If you forgive them, then other people are just going to take advantage of you too. You'll be like a doormat. They'll just walk all over you. That's a lie. Don't receive them. If you forgive a person, you will be set free. If you forgive a person, truly, genuinely forgive them, truly let them go, and while letting go of the resentment, anger, bitterness, the retribution, wanting to get back at them, wanting to make them feel something. If you forgive and also let go of those emotions, my friend, you're going to be free. You will notice a difference in your emotions, a difference in your stress levels, a difference in your overall well-being. Don't believe that lie. And lie number 3 is when you hear that voice of unforgiveness say to you in your head or through another person, when you forgive, if you forgive them, you're just weak. Or if I forgive them, then that means that they win, I'm weak. That's a lie. Listen to this quote. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is an attribute of the strong. Listen, it takes strength. It takes emotional strength. It takes emotional intelligence to have an experience that does not go to your liking, but still have the wherewithal to love, to still have the ability to be kind, to treat people the way that you would want to be treated. That takes strength. And so I want to empower you. I want to empower you and encourage you. Don't believe the lies of unforgiveness. It is worth it. It is worth living a life of forgiveness. It is worth living a life of letting people and situations go. You'll be better for it. So, assignment time. As we get these assignments, I want you to stack them. Come on, layer the assignments. It's not just once we do one assignment, just throw it away. No, we want to develop a lifestyle. This is a toolbox, a whole toolkit that you're being given so that you can live a life of forgiveness. So the assignment for day number 2 is be an active listener. Now, it may not sound so direct or connected to a situation or forgiveness or unforgiveness, but it's developing a quality and a character of you being selfless. And in order to be a forgiving person, you have to be a selfless person. Does that mean that you're going to be left out and be left with nothing? No. It means that you're going to consider others. That's love. Love considers other people. Hear people out. Hear their perspective. And hearing a person's perspective does not mean that you condone it. Just because you entertain a person's perspective, it does not mean that you condone their perspective. However, what you will gain is understanding. And that's what's so important. Because if a person lashes out at you and you think it's because they don't like you and you're taking it personal, you will have an entirely different emotional response than if a person lashes out at you and then you understand that they are experiencing something. Does that make sense to you? So I want you to practice day number 2, practice active listening. Every chance you get to have a conversation with someone, tune in, listen to them, hear them. And what that's going to do is develop those muscles in you, those character muscles, so that you won't be so me-centered. It'll be more about, okay, let me understand what this person is expressing. And then in a more serious, a more serious or detrimental situation, you will be able to see the full scope of things and not just have an emotional response to a situation. So your assignment is active listening. Stack it with capturing those thoughts, capturing ruminations. Okay? So while you're practicing active listening, thoughts are going to come. You're going to have judgments about what the person is saying. Capture those thoughts. Hold yourself still. Be strong in your character and take the time to hear that person. Take the time to understand what they're experiencing. it will pay off for us in this journey and lifestyle of forgiveness. So that's going to be it for today, and I will see you tomorrow, because tomorrow is day number 3, and I look forward to your questions, your comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Come on, let's not be selfish with this freedom. We don't want to get set free alone. We want to share the love. I will see you tomorrow.